manufacture controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean?
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth, but somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final Pharaoh has been recovered.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
Apocalypse burn. So, what was
her solution so terrible?
Zero Dawn?
What did
We'll
she
find
do
out.
to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
Exit the ruin. I kind of want to rappel down, see where we land. Out of curiosity, we can't have that much rope to get down from the skyscraper. Don't know where she's keeping it. All right, rappel down. Where do we land? Okay, I was wondering if it was right there. All right.
Executive
access granted.
Express lift opened.
Man. Nice balcony. Guess it's good to be a trillionaire, huh?
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea?
Oh, that's why I recognize his voice.
How the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose.
My caller ID is
I've
busted.
spent decades searching the ruins of the older ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Pharaoh robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
If you're so smart, you don't understand, I see your point. I see your point.
All right, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
I have questions.
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
Who is Hades?
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside. That made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself. Now if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
Alright, well, as long as I can put the super weapon on my bow, it should be fine. If not, we're screwed. Alright, Pharaoh robots.
You said you've known for some time that Pharaoh war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
Your intentions?
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
Tracking my focus.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Elizabeth Sobek is still alive?
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Alright, I'm done with you.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asuram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait.
So
Someday
that's
we'll meet in
where I
person,
was before
and your
looking for
man
that
isn't
core.
medically
Okay.
approved.
Cool.
Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
Aloy delves the ruins of the U.S. Robot Command to learn more about Project Zero Dawn. If she can discover the weapons Elizabeth Sobek used to defeat the Ancients' robot plague, maybe she can wield them herself. Okay. I just realized she's sliding on that rope on her with her hands.
Here comes the snow.
Let's have some monster calluses. Alright, so to the Grave Horde, which is way over here. Alright, what do we want to do? So we've got 3 corrupted zones still and a tall neck thing. Hunting ground stuff. We got our 2 power supplies. Let's go. Let's go back. Yeah, let's go back to Armory. See what we need to do. Vessel there. Let's spawn here, get the vessel, check out the armory. I can use those 2 power supplies I have now to theory open one of the doors. But I think I need 4 more total. We'll see. See what the next quest says. And you know, that whole saving the world thing from the evil robots, so that can wait. That can wait. They'll be fine. Alright, let me see if we can find this vessel. No, don't squeak at me. Looking for some old junk here. Run, Boar. Save yourself.
Okay, Aloy, now what?
Oh, there's 2. Oh, there's 3. Yeah, there's 2. Then there was 1. And there were none. You know these watchers? Sometimes they're not the most observant. Okay. Looking for a pile of junk on the ground.
These will keep.
Is it just... Is it leaking? I'd like to stab you, please. No? No sneaky strike? There we go.
Things aren't cheap.
It's a big area to search for this cup, is it? Is that it? No, that is something else.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Be fascinating. I know what you're thinking.
Man, sometimes the silent strike thing does not proc, does it? Alright, one more pass with this cup. I'll leave it. Not in here.
Look out below!
She always says it at the exact wrong time. It's like, oh, I just stepped off this ledge. 1 foot drop. All right, let's go. Let's go to the bunker. Was that it? Okay, maybe it. Nice. Here we go. Ancient vessel acquired. All right, so we got to replace these 2 power cells. See what's next.
There, fits. I just need to slip in one more. That's 2. It's some kind of code. Maybe there's a clue nearby.
Clue nearby. Can't just scan it through the window?
I think the old ones use numbers like this to indicate time. Maybe there's some more information nearby. Something that will tell me how this works.
Can't open that. Ultraweave trials. Let's see here. Ultraweave Mark 7.1. Trials October 65. Notes: Weave is not tightening properly on local impact tests. We need to optimize existing sensors or add more. Note: Center optimization successful, but torso protection still lagging. Recommended increasing weave density. Notes: getting there on the weave density and detection components, but on integration, an integration error has left the left knee tanked the impact test. Ouch. Subject is not able to walk that one off. Surgery required. So building some fancy armors, huh? Supply crate.
These numbers. They must be related to segments of a circle.
Segments of a circle.
Looks like each dial has 4 positions. Maybe if I get each dial in the right position.
Nope. Why is the music playing? Maybe just start from the top? Oh. That last one is
Did it.
not in the right spot. There we go.
Those
Cool.
clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism,
Oh.
release the clamps.
Need more cells. Ooh, it looks very cool though.
No room.
Let's scrap some stuff. All right, investigate the bunker. Anything else in here to scan?
Just need to install these power cells. That should do it.
Oh, gather 3 power cells, huh? All right. So 3 more cells unlocks. There. So the only one that's proving to be elusive is the one in the All-Mother Temple. You can't seem to get through the gate anymore. And I think the Watchers, if you have the, you need to have the right skill
Water.
to override them permanently. We just fast travel. We want to do one more thing before we head out for today. Should we clear out a... Don't think we have enough time for a cauldron. Do a corrupted zone. 34, 30, 27. Let's do this then. And I don't have the skills to... I think my override skill is just temporary. Don't have points in the permanent override. Alrighty, let's deal with this bit.